Yes, dear scholars, let us continue with our work. And today we are going to look at the cross, at a genetic cross involving lineage. We are going to look at a cross involving lineage. So, dear scholars, I've said a cross, or can I say genetic cross, genetic cross involving lineage, genetic cross involving lineage, genetic cross involving lineage. So here what happens is that a true breeding Drosophila, which has gray body and long wings, was crossed with another Drosophila with black body and vestigial wings. Now, the expectation is we are supposed to produce offspring in the fourth generation, bearing gray body and long wings. And in the fifth generation, we are also supposed to form now various phenotypes, 4 of them, but this is never achieved. In other words, in the F2 generation, we are supposed to form a dihybrid ratio of 9 to 3 to 3 to 1, but this is never realized, or this is never achieved. So we are going to see exactly what happens here and why the dihybrid ratio is never realized. So what is happening is that here a pure breeding gray bodied Drosophila, a pure breeding gray-bodied Drosophila was crossed with a pure breeding black-bodied Drosophila, So that is what happens here. A true breeding gray-bodied Drosophila was crossed with a pure breeding black-bodied Drosophila. Now, what is the observation? Let's see. Observation. All the offspring in the F1 generation, where gray-bodied, a pure breeding gray-bodied Drosophila with long wings, pure breeding gray-bodied Drosophila with long wings was crossed with a pure breeding black-bodied Drosophila. Drosophila with vestigial wings, with vestigial wings.